Welcome to Sunday Night with Russ, Sunday 6 o'clock. We're on the road again, and we are coming from Highlands Ranch this evening. Right now, welcome. We'll see if we can do it without any technical difficulties this week. We learned about that last week. Hope you're all doing well, and I'm glad you are able to join in and tune in with me. Now that I'm here, there we go. I use it as a prop more than anything else. Welcome. Yes, that was a different opening. That was from the Las Vegas Academy Jazz Orchestra. So welcome to Sunday night, and I hope you're all doing well and have your drinks and you're comfortable on your couches. What a day this has been, what a rare mood I'm in. Oh, why, it's almost like being in love. Now there's a smile on my face for the whole human race. Why, it's almost like being in love. All the music of life seems to be just like a bell that is ringing for me. And from the way that I feel when the bell starts to peal, I could swear I was falling. It's almost like being in love. All the music of life seems to be just like a bell that is ringing for me. And from the way that I feel when the bell starts to peal, I could swear I was falling. It's almost like being in love. Oh yeah, welcome, thank you. Thank you very much. There we go, yeah. We're all falling in love tonight. We might have been meant for each other, to be or not to be, let our hearts discover. I have a feeling, it's a feeling I'm concealing, I don't know why. It's just a little incidental, sentimental alibi. But I adore you, so strong for you. Why go on stalling? I am falling, love is calling, why be shy? Let's fall in love, why shouldn't we fall in love? Our hearts are made of it while we are young, why be afraid of it? Let's close our eyes and make our own paradise. Little we know of it, still we can try to make a go of it. Now we might have been meant for each other, to be or not to be, let our hearts discover, and let's fall in love. Oh, why shouldn't we fall in love? Our hearts are made of it while we are young. Let's fall in love. Let's fall in love. Yeah, let's fall in love. That's kind of the theme I wanted to go for this week, because we need more love in the world. So let's start off with a little drink. We're all together, and we're getting better all the time. More things are opening up. So Chindan, we should all live 100 years. Besides my Scotch, limoncello's become a subcategory of everything I'm doing now. So I hope you're all out there. I got some news coming, as I know that several people tune in and find out some updates that are happening around Denver as things are opening up, or we're still canceling some things. So hang with me. We're going to have some fun. We're just going to get things started, and then see where we go. And whatever happens, happens. We're going to have a good time with whatever. So right now, here's a little song, a little Sinatra tune. My story is much too sad to be told. Practically everything leaves me totally cold. The only exception I know is the case when I'm out on a quiet spree, fighting vainly the old ennui. And I suddenly turn and see your fabulous face. I get no kick from champagne. Mere alcohol doesn't move me at all. So tell me, why should it be true that I get a kick out of you? Some like that perfume from Spain. I'm sure that if I took even one sniff, it would bore me terrifically too. But I get a kick out of you. I get a kick every time I see you standing there before me. I get a kick, though it's clear to see you obviously, you do not adore me. I get no kick in a plane, flying too high with some broad in the sky is my idea of nothing to do. But I get a kick, you give me a boot. I get a kick out of you. Yes, I get a kick out of you. Thank you very much. So I hope you're enjoying this, and things are opening up. It's getting a little looser, so I have a live audience again. Like I said, I'm coming to you from Highlands Ranch this weekend. Last week I was out in Cherry Creek. I'm going to thank TJ and Teresa Henderson for having me at their house, and it was a beautiful evening, and we had a great time. And now I'm out at my beautiful cousin's house, Lenny and Cindy, out here in beautiful Highlands Ranch. It's a little bit of a drive for me. I had to pack a sausage and pepper sandwich to get out here, but it's worth it. I'll go anywhere. So just give me a call. But yes, I'll go anywhere. And I see we already have I have people watching from the Philippines, and I have someone on from Italy. I'm trying to see these little. It's very tiny, and the older I get, the tinier they get. So it's hard for me to see all of that. So anyways, thank you all for tuning in, and I hope that you're going to enjoy the evening with me, and I'm glad that you've been with me. This is the 12th week now that I think that I've been doing this. So things are loosening up, and that's what I was going to say. Like I said last week, if you had gone over to Cafe Giordano and mentioned my name, you got a free dessert. So I'm sure that if you did that this week, she probably would still do that. Elise is a wonderful woman over there, and a great little restaurant too. This week, actually, Mount Carmel opened up a little bit more, and they were doing mass. I think they had 50 or so people in church yesterday evening, and they did the Prima Dominica today. So once this all gets done, you can still go. You can go back, and the Prima Dominica is the Italian mass. The whole mass is done in Italian, from come in to get out. And it's the 9 o'clock mass the first Sunday of every month. So that's always a fun mass to go to. They usually have a big old breakfast afterwards too, although that part was canceled. But you can go back to church now. You can, instead of sitting at home and watching it on TV. And other things are opening up. I know some restaurants are opening up. I have not been out to a restaurant myself yet, but I haven't even had a date in a few years. So I do what I can. But it pays to advertise. So, anyways, we got some other things coming right now. Once things open up, this next song is going to apply even better, because once we get on the other side of this, we'll appreciate things a lot more. So, the best is yet to come. Out of the tree of life, I just picked me a plum. You came along and everything started into hum. Still, it's a real good bet, the best is yet to come. The best is yet to come, and babe, won't that be fine? You think you've seen the sun, you ain't seen it shine. Wait till the warm-up's underway, and wait till our lips have met. Wait till you see that sunshine day. You ain't seen nothing yet. The best is yet to come, and babe, won't that be fine? The best is yet to come the day you're mine. Come the day you're mine. I'm gonna teach you to fly. We've only tasted the wine. We're gonna drain that cup dry. Wait till your charms are ripe for these arms to surround. You think you've flown before, but baby, you ain't left the ground. Wait till you're locked in my embrace, and wait till I draw you near. Wait till you see that sunshine place. Ain't nothing like it here. The best is yet to come, and babe, won't that be fine? The best is yet to come the day you're mine. Come the day you're mine, and I'm gonna make you mine. Oh yeah, the best is yet to come, and it's gonna get better. It's gonna get better and better, and the more we loosen things up, and the more that we realize that love will always win. So love has to reign over everything. Without love, we have nothing. I keep seeing more people pop on. I got friends now in New York. How you Noel? How are you? In Maine, Vermont. Yes, I got it. So you see, I got people monitoring for me because I can't read these little things. So, anyways, I hope you're having a good time, and I hope that you're loosening up and getting out and doing things. And I've got to get out and get my hair cut. If it wasn't for product, I look like Bozo. It's not pretty. So, and I have two cousins that cut hair. I could contact either one of them. But I got to get out because I'm starting to get this curl back here. And if that gets too long, I just look like the front of a nickel. It's not pretty at all. So this one here is a song, and I put it in because I had this whole love flow over me as I was putting my show together. So this one here is a little Nat King Cole tune, and I love doing it. L is for the way you look at me. O is for the only one I see. V is very, very extraordinary. E is even more than anyone that you adore can love. Is all that I can give to you. Love is more than just a game for two. Two in love can make it. Take my heart, but please don't break it. Love was made for me and you. L is for the way you look at me. O is for the only one I see. V is very, very extraordinary. E is even more than you. It's for the way you look at me. O is for the only one I see. V is very, very extraordinary. E is even more than anyone that you adore can love. Is all that I can give to you. Love is more than just a game for two. Two in love can make it. Take my heart, but please don't break it. Love was made for me and you. Love was made for me and you. Love was made for me and you. Yeah, love. That's what we want. That's what we need. And I'm not above a good segue. With everything going on in the world, and thank you. I see all of these little pop-up kisses and hugs and hearts. And thank you. I love you all very, very much. And it's June. It's the time of love, and love will always win. And as long as there's love, it doesn't matter who you love. Love somebody, and be out there. This is one that I did. Gosh. Long time ago, I had a request for it, and because I had this nice warm feeling and fuzzies in me, I put this one in, and it's a Dionne Warwick tune, and it's one I haven't sang. I sang it one time about, I think, maybe third or fourth week into doing this, so I hope I can remember all the words, and we'll get through this with a fun time. The world needs now is love, sweet love. No, not just for some, but for everyone. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just too little of. Lord, we don't need another mountain. There are mountains mountains and hillsides enough to climb. There are oceans and rivers enough to cross, enough to last till the end of time. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just too little of. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. No, not just for some, but for everyone. Lord, we don't need another meadow. There are cornfields and wheat fields enough to cross. There are sunbeams and moonbeams enough to shine, enough to last. Oh, listen, Lord, if you really want to know, what the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just too little of. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. No, not just for some, but for everyone. Every one of us. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. Oh yeah, did it. Whoa, stop that. Okay. I always take limoncello. We've got a cocktail waitress here. And no offense, TJ, but she's better looking than you. And I'm all about a good cocktail waitress. So, anyways, she just gave me some limoncello. So, Chindan, I love limoncello, and I hope you all have a good evening and a wonderful week. Okay. That's why I love limoncello. It's antiseptic. That's really what it is. It's just keeping me to. I'm safe. I need to go into rehab, but I'm safe. Okay. This. I want to bring this up before I do this next one. The next one's a special request that came in, and it took me a minute to get it. But we have another opening that I just saw today and was sent to me. Because if you all didn't know this, I'm a roller skater as well. I've been roller skating since I was 10. And Roller City West out on Alameda, right across from Belmar, is opening June 13th. So yeah, so we can all go roller skating again. And I know a few people are dancing around their house right now for that. So we'll make a date. And I'll put it out there, and we'll make a date, and we'll all show up at Roller City and have a great time together. They even have a little special rink in there if you don't know how to skate, or if you're too tiny to be in. Then, so yeah, Roller City, it's a great place. They reopened it, Roller City West out on Alameda there, and you can look it up, and it's a great place. And I before all this happened, I was going down on Saturday nights. They have an adult night, so you at like 10 o'clock in the evening, and I'm still up at 10 o'clock. Some of my friends aren't, but I tend not to sleep. So yeah, that's probably one of the reasons I'm still dateless. Yeah. You either have to be able to run next to me or you have a psychotic episode. It's just one or two things. So anyways, but yeah, we'll make a date. We'll all show up and have a roller skating event down there. So this one here, I was a little scared of, but I had a request to do it. And I found it and I practiced and I'm gonna do the best I can with it. But I hope that you'll recognize it. I'm not sure of what year this came out, but it goes back more than a few. And you'll have to pretend, because this is going to require a phone. Hello, baby. Yeah, this is your Big Daddy. Oh, you sweet thing. Do I what? Will I what? Oh, baby, you know what I like. Chantilly lace and a pretty face and a ponytail hanging down. A wiggle in the walk and a giggle in your talk. Makes the world go round. There ain't nothing in the world like a big-eyed girl to make me act so funny. Make me spend my money. Make me feel real loose like a long-necked goose. Oh, baby, that's what I like. What's up, baby? But, oh, honey, but, oh, honey, you know what I like. Chantilly lace and a pretty face and a ponytail hanging down. A wiggle in your walk and a giggle in your talk. Makes the world go round. There ain't nothing in the world like a big-eyed girl to make me act so funny. Make me spend my money. Make me feel real loose like a long-necked goose. Oh, baby, that's what I like. So, yeah. Pick you up at 8. Don't be late. But I ain't got no money, honey. Oh, you gonna do what? You know what I like. Chantilly lace and a pretty face. Ponytail hanging down. A wiggle in your walk and a giggle in your talk. Makes the world go round, round, round. There ain't nothing in the world like a big-eyed girl to make me act so funny. Make me spend my money. Make me feel real loose like a long-necked goose. Like a, oh baby, that's what I like. Yeah. And you know, we live and learn, and I learned something there. Whew, don't sing that song after you do a shot of limoncello. Dog. It's hard to get any breath at all on that. But that's what I said. As long as I can sing like this, I know I'm healthy. And that's what a lot of people aren't. So we're hoping everybody stays healthy and this goes away and we can all go out and play again together in the same place and we're all hoping we get to go back out and do shows. So as things open up again, like Three Sons Restaurant, Parisi's, I'm scheduled and we already got me booked over at Gaetano's for New Year's Eve. So on New Year's Eve, if nothing else, we can all be together to end this horrible year. And that has actually, it's good and bad. It's been a bad year, but it's brought people together. And that's the nice thing. So there's a silver lining and there's always something good that comes out of something bad. And that's what we got to hold on to and look at. And because I'm here at my beautiful cousin's house, and Cindy is the wonderful lady she is, that's why I put that one in there. That Chantilly Lace was her song. I think she just did that to put some beads of sweat on my forehead. But this next one is a beautiful song, and it's a song that a gentleman sang back in the, I think it was back in the 50s after he got out of the army. And it's one that Cindy loves, and I put it in again for her because I'm at her beautiful house. And this is a little Elvis Presley tune for you. So I hope that you will know this one and get up and dance. I've always promoted dancing slow in the kitchen. You don't need to be dressed, just dance. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin? For I can't help falling in love with you. Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too. For I can't help falling in love with you. Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Our love was meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too. For I can't help falling in love with you. For I can't help falling in love with you. There, little Elvis for you. Thank you all so much.
You do that beautifully.
So, and everybody here was dancing. See, take my advice. You want to stay together with somebody? Dance with them. Because if you have rhythm dancing, you're together. It's worked. So I'm going to do a quick rundown too. Again, I've been talking about possibly the Italian festival in Canyon City working in September, but I got notification this week that canceled as well. So that was like my last event. Although those of you that know I'm a DJ, as I have my own, I DJ weddings and whatnot too, where I sing at a lot of weddings actually too. I do have 2 weddings booked. One of them I haven't heard from yet, and I don't know if she's watching tonight, but July 11th, so that'd be a nice little event up there. And then I have one that's postponed it from. It was in April, and they postponed it to October. But talking about making things fit, they still got married in April in their father's living room. So they were able to get married, but they're just going to do the party in October, which will make the party even all that much more fun. So it's better just to get together and party and have a good time. So that's cancellations. We've lost the bazaar from Mount Carmel, but we can go back to Mount Carmel now for Mass. St. Rocco's feast canceled. I believe all the bazaars, whole bazaar season's been canceled now. So I'm sorry for those of us that have been jonesing for our sausage and peppers and our pizza frite and being with our friends and family like that. It's not going to happen this year, so you have to just fry up some sausage and peppers at home. I do it all the time. That's a food group for me. And then I'm doing and those that are watching, pay attention, because on Father's Day I'm putting together a special event. I'll be doing that from my house, like I was, but I'm gonna do a big Father's Day event. I'm gonna have my father at the house, and anybody knows my dad, he's 96. We need the bazaars. The message just came up. And my mother's 96, and we're gonna have him at my house on Father's Day, and I'm putting together a whole special show for Father's Day. So please tune in on Father's Day, which I believe is June 21st, Sunday, June 21st, and we'll have a good time with that. This one, this song here is reminiscent of our lives, and what's happening is a part of our life, and we're going to have to remember it and that we got through it. They did it in 1918. They got through it. They wore masks, and they had no medical back then. If you were a doctor, you pretty much were just called a doctor. My cousin Lenny's a doctor, and those people back then went through 12 weeks of school for doctor, where this poor gentleman, this man, I know what he suffered through, and 12 years. They made that a movie, 12 Years a Slave. But he was the best. He's the best in his field too. So they got through it in 1918. We'll get through it now, and it'll be a part of our life that we'll look back and go, yeah, we were strong enough to get through it, and it's just what we do. So this one here, it talks about how good the years were. So stay with me. When I was 17, it was a very good year. It was a very good year for small town girls and soft summer nights. We'd hide from the lights on the village green when I was 17. When I was 21, it was a very good year. It was a very good year for city girls who lived up the stairs with all their perfumed hair. And it came undone when I was 21. When I was 35, it was a very good year. It was a very good year for blue-blooded girls of independent means. We ride in limousines. Their chauffeurs would drive. When I was 35. But now the days grow short. I'm in the autumn of my years, and I think of my life like vintage the brim to the dregs. It poured sweet and clear. It was a very good year. Yeah, Chindan, we should, yes. Hey, thank you very much, thank you. That one, like I said, this is a part of our life now. It's a part of our history. Nobody alive today has gone through this. And if you were alive, you are alive today and went through this, then God bless you. That makes you 102 at the easiest when you were born during that last one. So, anyways, it's a part of our life, and it's something that we have to acknowledge because you cannot hide from your past. Trust me, I have, and the kids keep finding me. Anyways, I just saw something pop up. They want me to come to the Philippines to sing.
I saw that.
I would be honored. I would be honored to have someone sponsor that. I've got my passport's ready. I can get on a plane, and my sister could book it for me. Those that don't know, my sister Gina is a travel agent. So if you plan a trip, contact her. She's GLK Dream Travel, but she'll book it for me and get me out to the Philippines to sing. I may never get back. You never know. Maybe that's where I got to go to find my mate. With my luck, God made someone for everyone, right? Yeah, mine's living in England, and she's married to a woman. So I know that I'm just. That's my mate. That was the one I was made for me.
I have someone to introduce to you.
You do? I'm being set up. This is great.
Yes. She's
And-
beautiful.
So yeah, see, you never know where it's come from. These little events will pay off eventually. It pays to advertise and put yourself out there. Ring them bells, like Liza used to say. Ring them bells. It's the only way you're going to find it. So now here's one that I've never done before ever. I had a request for it. It's a little difficult, so if I don't get through it all the way, I'm sorry, but it's a little difficult, but I had a request for it, and I am actually going to dedicate it to a very dear friend of mine because I missed her birthday last week. And I try and catch birthdays as I see them, but Elisa Gooch, she's out there, and we used to produce shows together, and she's a beautiful woman, and she's wonderful, and this I'm going to dedicate to her. It's a Frankie Valli tune, and I'm not going to sing as high as Frankie does, so I'm going to do my best on it, but I hope you enjoy it, and I hope that, Lisa, I hope that you know this is for you. Bon compleanno for your birthday, and Lisa, I see that. I love you too very much. Thank you. I do have my cue cards in front of me here. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You'd be like heaven to touch. I want to hold you so much. At long last, love has arrived, and I thank God I'm alive. You're just drink it down there. Good, knock it back. Pardon the way that I stare. Nothing else can compare. The sight of you leaves me weak. There are no words left to speak, but I feel that it's real. Please let me know if it's real. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. if it's quite alright, I need you, baby, to have me warm tonight. I love you, baby. Trust in me when I say, oh, pretty baby, don't bring me down, I pray. Oh, pretty baby, now that I found you, stay and let me love you, baby. Let me love you. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You'd be like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. At long last, love has arrived. Oh, we're having trouble. We're back, yes. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. I love you, baby, and if it's quite alright, I need you, baby, to warm the lonely night. I love you, baby, trust in me when I say, oh, pretty baby, don't bring me down, I pray. Oh, pretty baby, now that I found you, stay. Oh, pretty baby, trust in me when I say, oh, pretty baby, Lisa, that's for you. I love you very much, and thanks for being a part of my life.
Happy birthday, Lisa.
Happy birthday, Lisa, yes. I'm gonna lie right now for her because she's 21. She's just now old enough to drink. I love you. Okay, I got a couple more I'm going to do before we call it an evening, and I hope you've had a great time. This one here is a Frank Sinatra tune that goes way back that a lot of people don't even remember, but it's a nice one, and I like it, and I'm going to finish. I'm not finishing with this. This is my side. I got one more after this. But this is how my Saturday nights have been for a long time, not just during the pandemic. Saturday night is the loneliest night of the week, 'cause that's the night that my sweetie and I used to dance cheek to cheek. I don't mind Sunday night at all, that's the night friends come to call, and Monday to Friday's a gas, and another week is past. But Saturday night is the loneliest night of the week, and I sing the songs that I sang for the memories I usually see, until I hear you at the door, till you're in my arms once more. Saturday night is the loneliest night of the week. Saturday night is the loneliest night of the week, and I sing the songs that I sang for the memories I usually see, until I hear you at the door, till you're in my arms once more. Saturday night is the loneliest night of the week. Yeah, Saturday night's the loneliest night of the week, and that's gonna get better. And because you know I'm a dancer, I like to go out dancing, and I'm a great two-stepper because I was 21 in the 80s, and we used to go out to the Rush. And if you remember the Rush, you're as old as I am. But I did find out that because a friend of mine owns the Grizzly Rose, and he's remodeled the whole. He took this time to do the full. It needed to be cleaned up though. It really did. it was a great place to go and party. But he cleaned it up and remodeled the whole thing. So when they open again, I'm going to be down there because I get to go dancing. And if you dance or two-step or even just stand there and sway, I'm your man. I love to dance, and I don't get enough of it. So with these things open up, we're going to be on the other side, and we'll have a great time. This final song is coming to you. Originally it was sung by crap. It sucks getting old. What's his name?
What's his name? What's the name of
What's the song? Dean Martin.
No,
What's the name of
it's about San Francisco.
Oh.
Tony Bennett. God bless it. I'm telling you. Maybe it's the scotch. It could have been. I think she roofied me. Anyways, Tony Bennett originally did this. This was his, and a fun fact about this is he didn't like it. He didn't think this was a good enough song to be recorded, but it ended up becoming his identifier. But this song is the same song. It's I Left My Heart in San Francisco, but it's a different arrangement. It's an arrangement of Rod Stewart, because Rod Stewart put that album out. So this is a Rod Stewart arrangement of a Tony Bennett song. So before I sing it, though, I want to take this opportunity to thank my wonderful cousin Lenny Lisasso and his beautiful, beautiful wife Cindy for having me at their house. And I love traveling. And next week, at the moment, I'm going to be in my house. I'll be back there. And then on Father's Day, I'll definitely be back there. So tune in, because I am putting together some special songs for Father's Day that I've never sang before and you've never heard. And I keep trying to do that because, I only have a big enough, and I keep doing this every Sunday. And I'm going to do it until I can go do it somewhere live. I know I got Fred Marzano on tonight too. I saw him come up. So you never know. We put together a concert and put it all together over at Sons of Italy. And we can all get together in one place and have a great time. So I wish you all a wonderful evening, a wonderful week, and I'll see you next Sunday. Right now, I want to sing you this beautiful Tony Bennett song. Rod Stewart arrangement. Oh, the loveliness of Paris seems somehow sadly gay. The glory that was Rome is of another day. I've been so terribly alone and forgotten in Manhattan. I'm going home to my city by the bay. I had left my heart in San Francisco, high on a hill. It calls to me to be where little cable cars climb halfway to the stars. The morning fog may chill the air. I don't care, my love waits there in San Francisco, above the blue and windy sea. When I come home to you, San Francisco, your golden sun will shine for me. Thank you all. Thank you for joining me this Sunday, and I'm glad you were able to come out. And I hope you tune in next Sunday, and next Sunday, and next Sunday, as I'm going to be doing this as long as we need to, as long as I can. I have no retirement plan at all. 401k is just a number and a letter to me. That's all it is. So I plan on doing this until I can no longer physically do it. Thank you all for coming out, and I'm going to finish my scotch with you, and then I'm going to go eat something because there's some beautiful food here. Follow me. You can follow me on Facebook, as if you haven't already. I have a website. You can find me. That's www.rjcanino.com. And if I can get to the Philippines, I'd be glad to. Thank you all so much.